all day to do this clip because I bought some new containers to put in all the stuff that I bought this morning. And the reason that I got new containers is because I haven't had any in like 25 years, number one. Number two, all my stuff is colored and you can't see through it. So I never know what's in the bowl. So when I put it in the refrigerator, I have to open it, I have to move everything out, open it. Anyway, a lot of times it goes icky and I can't see because I don't see what's in there. So I thought that I would treat myself to some new bowls. They're all glass with good lids. They can go from the oven to the refrigerator to the table. Not expensive, you know, but really cute little, let's see if you can see them like this. They are glass and they've got these really good the lockable ones on, and I'm super excited. I'm gonna have to wash those babies up. And yes, perfect. So then Ray can take his hummus and his homemade dressings and stuff, because sometimes like you have a salad but he doesn't want to take like the big jar of homemade vegan dressing, so he just like, I'll get something at work or whatever. And then it's easier to go off plan. So by sending these, it'll be easy. And when I travel next time, these will be perfect. Okay, see them. So there we go. I'll show you when we put the stuff in them too. Anyway, they're canisters to put all your like, what do you call it? Oats, pasta, sugars, nut seeds, all of that in here. And it's clear once again, and it looks good on the counter. Then when you are looking on the counter, you can see your food, and that'll remind you to eat the good stuff, not the bad stuff. There's actually been studies that show that when you don't see your good food, like you say, you buy the food, you put it away, you don't see it, and then you're thinking, what do I want for dinner? And then whatever sounds good, whatever's easy, you just go for. Well, if this is out and easy and you see it all the time, then you're like, oh, that sounds good. You're more apt to eat it. So there. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys can see me, but I'm gonna try. So all my groceries are back. I'm gonna show you really quickly. All of this looks like a lot of food, right? But it's really not, because once it's chopped and put in where it needs to go, plus the juicing stuff, it won't be that bad at all. So I'm just gonna briefly kind of, whoa, before I drop you. Woo, okay. So as I showed you before, I got these great canisters. So I'm gonna put the long spaghetti in here. I was gonna do it in front of you, but it looked like a little bit exhausting and I'm gonna be too tired to do that. But you guys aren't stupid, you can tell. Spaghetti in here. But it's see-through, and this is off, it's see-through. That way I'll put them out on the counter, whereas I normally put them in the pantry. This way I'm gonna keep them on the counter so I can see them, and then that'll remind me to, to eat them. But I got the smaller ones because I really, really, really like to put, my flaxseed. Let's see if we can put that up there. It's organic brown flax seeds, and I put these in here. And then if I make cereal, I just sprinkle them on top. If I make oatmeal, sprinkle them on top. If I do a smoothie of anytime I do a smoothie, sprinkle them on top, because these are some bad boy protein, every kind of nutrient that you could possibly, wrong one, any kind of nutrient that you could possibly want in here. It's got let's see, it has all the healthy omegas. This like replaces fish. Just think about, instead of having salmon, this stuff right here. All right. And another trick that I learned offline that is amazing is you take a mason jar, just a plain old mason jar. You fill it up. Well, first off, you put your carrots in there. You know how sometimes you just get a bag of carrots and you stick it in the fridge. Instead, put them in here. Oops, there goes one. Put them in here, and then you put a little bit of cold water. Put a little bit of cold water, and then put some ice cubes in it. Put the lid on, and put it in the refrigerator. And that keeps them longer, and it keeps them nice and crisp so they don't get all icky and bendy. That's one of my favorite things. And I do the same with my, what do you call it? What's this green stuff? Celery. My brain, whenever my iron gets low and stuff, my brain just does not work. Anyway, you put these in here too. And what I do is I don't put these back in the fridge. I just fill it up with a little bit of ice water at the bottom. I keep them out, and then we can just grab them, put a little bit of nut butter on them, and we are off to go. But you can chop them up and you can put them in, put the lid on. They will last longer. However, in my household, these things go pretty fast, so, you know, really don't need to do that. And, oh my goodness, berries. I've got kind of blueberries, or these are blackberries and raspberries. They were on sale, so anytime these are on sale, I grab them, because if I can't, I really can't afford to get them. And then I like to put those in a bowl. I put those in a see-through bowl. I undo them, put them in a bowl, and I put a little bit again of like paper towel inside, and then put the paper towel, and then put a couple ice cubes just on top of the paper towel. It keeps them fresh a little bit longer. So we got that. Oh my goodness, so much food, I don't know. These are soybeans in a pod. Now, if you're estrogen positive breast cancer, you should not be eating, you can eat a little bit, but I would not go crazy on the soy products, because they haven't proven this. There was some studies done saying that it could cause estrogen cancer to grow. In other studies, it said that it didn't, it actually helped. So I don't know. But I would err on the side of caution, that's just me, and limit your soy products. But this is edamame, I can't say it, edamame, and I like them because they are frozen. I just put a little tiny bit in a small container and set it on the counter in the morning, and then it kind of defrosts and it's nice and crisp, and then I can just, if I feel like just munching on something, instead of going for chips, I go for these. So those are the bomb. And let's see, have to have our broccoli. Now the broccoli, this is what I do. The stems of the broccoli are super sweet when you juice them. So what I do is I chop the stems off. I'll steam the broccoli heads, you know, the little florets, and I'll save these to put in the juicer. So when I do my greens in the morning, I stick a little bit of a stem in there, and it just sweetens my juice, and it gives you tons of yummy goodness. Let's see, mushrooms. You know what? I haven't really found a really good way to keep these fresh. We usually just throw them in stir fry and put them in salads, and they're gone before you even need to worry about it. Same with this, I just toss it in there. Now, for rice, I'm so picky about my rice. I do not like whole grain rice, I just don't. And wheat rice has like gluten in it, so they had jasmine rice was on the okay list for gluten intolerant people and stuff. So I am going to try that, and I got a container for that as well. I have a recipe that I can't wait to make with these. These are just red potatoes. You can chop them up, and you can put them a little bit of like avocado oil over the top of them. That's what I forgot to get, is avocado oil. My mind, I thought I wrote it down too. Okay, so avocado oil, baste it over the top, put some seasoning, stick it in the oven. Oh my gosh, comes out so perfect. If you have an air fryer, even better yet. I got creamy almond butter with honey. If you're a true vegan and you don't want to eat the animals, then you wouldn't get honey, but I'm not vegan for those reasons, so I am fine with eating honey. But these these are nice to keep out and about, so you can just grab it, keeps all temptation out. And if you munch on this healthy stuff during the day, you won't get that starvation feeling where you just want to, you know, pile everything in your mouth at the end of the day. All right, now here's my romaine lettuce. This will only last for 3 days. Look how much that's, because this will do about 2 juices, about like this, two days of juicing. It might do 3, but probably 2. So I have to get this again, but I buy it as I need it. And then my husband loves red grapes. I got him some yummy red grapes. I got some bananas. I don't eat a lot of bananas because I'm trying to lose weight, but half a banana in my kashi cereal, not bad. Got nice potassium. And I got apples, an apple a day because it keeps the cholesterol away. Avocado, nature's butter, gonna want that for sure. And I got some raw sunflower seeds, and I put those in one of these, and I put those out on the counter so you can see it, so you can sprinkle it over your salads. I really wouldn't try eating these plain. They're kind of not so good, but if you put them in something or on something, they're the bomb. Now, organic vegetable broth is a staple. You'll see once we start doing some recipes, you'll see that this is like, yeah, I have it in my cabinet all the time. And Quaker oats. Now I know that the 1 minute, the quick oats are not as good for you, but if I don't do something quick, I don't do it at all. So I make a compromise in that, at least I'm eating it. And then of course, berries on top with some almond milk or oat milk or water, whatever, and a little bit of stevia, maybe even a little agave over it. Yum. And then I put, also in my oatmeal, I put flaxseed, chia seed, all of that in there because you get all the nutrients in one meal. And for one of my recipes, I'm going to make tunaless salad sandwich. It's like an egg salad sandwich, except for it's made with chickpeas, and it is delicious. So when you're craving like a sandwich, it is good. I'll show you when I do it this week. I got the relish for it. I got turmeric, anti-inflammatory. Put it on all, I just put it on everything pretty much I could possibly find to put it on. And sesame seeds, yum yum. Then I got garbanzo beans, white beans, black beans. Now I know you're gonna say, Jody, it's better if you just make them, but guess what? I don't always have time to make them. And I do have them in the canisters in the pantry. And when I'm not trying to work or run a channel or be a grandma or have cancer, then yes, I do make them the old-fashioned way, and it's really not even hard. It's just that if it's in a can, freeze-dried in a can, right when it's fresh, then it is probably equal to eating it if you made it yourself. Also, fresh frozen is better. They say is better than regular from the grocery store because they take it and they freeze it right away. And the stuff in the grocery store, they have to take it and have to put it, and it has to travel all the way here, and then you get it fresh. So by plucking it or pulling it or whatever, and then freezing it right away, boom, you got the best of the best. So I also have frozen berries, fruits, strawberries, everything in the freezer as well. And let's see. Oh, I got my favorite dressing. I'm gonna make some miso teriyaki dressing and honey mustard dressing this week. But this is for when you just want to grab. It's gluten-free. It's a raspberry vinaigrette, and it's by Maria's. And this one is pretty much the best one I've tasted. And there's no oil, no GMO, or all that good stuff. All right, now this is probably not the best thing to get, and it is not gluten-free. It's wheat thins, but I like something crunchy and weedy and something sometimes, so I got these. That's my 10% right there. All right, and I think that is it for my staples. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a break. My back is killing me. And then I'm going to put everything in wash my new canisters, put everything in there, and I'll take a picture and I'll show you guys later for that. But for today's lesson, that's it. Now we are ready to go. We are ready to eat. We are ready to start creating some recipes. Now, I had a couple haters on my channel saying that this wasn't a diet channel, this wasn't whatever, and they felt like they were being left out of their actual lessons and their regular talks and the content that I normally put on my channel. So what I'm going to do, because they do have a point, and I am going to do both. I'll do this on the side for the people that want to watch, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my Wednesday and Sunday uploads as usual. So there you have it. Everyone's happy. Can't always make everybody happy, but when I can, I aim to please. All right, you guys have a great day, and I will see you on Sunday.